a big rant, because I was reminded just yesterday about how important it is to have a calendar and how some people don't bother to use a calendar, pay attention to the calendar, or even think about a calendar. They sign up for things and they don't write the dates down that they need to show up for something or the time, and then they miss it. Or they're late, or they just they put it on their calendar and don't look, and they rely on other people to remind them. Me, for instance. So I have a lot of people in my courses, right? Like I have several sessions of my high performance writer program, and I was recently running my Author of Change transformational coaching program, and I have coaching clients, right? So the coaching clients do not get reminders from me. They do if they go through my automated system, they'll get a reminder from the system. But typically my clients, my one-on-one clients, they put things on their calendars. The people in my groups, not so much. Not everyone. So if you're watching this and you're one of my groups and you do use a calendar and you show up on time every time with or without a reminder, awesome, congratulations. This is not for you. But if you're one of those people who signs up for my programs, maybe it's a free webinar, but maybe you've paid money and you don't put the dates and the times on your calendar and you rely on me to remind you. I want you to think about the fact that you're placing all the responsibility for showing up for something on me and on my technology. So this week what happened was that my technology failed. So, well, two things happened. One, my VA failed. My virtual assistant failed, and she didn't realize that the program was going on, and so she did not create reminders. When I figured that out, because nobody was showing up, I sent out some reminders. Guess what? My email marketing system was down, and nothing was sending. Matter of fact, it didn't send until that evening. Not good when you're trying to get people into a meeting at 9 a.m. So I had to use my regular email. Then I got one person. So here's the thing. Where were all those people? Why? They were gone because they relied on me to be their reminder. This is like my kids, okay? Like having a kid who you have to remind because they're too little to know, or they're not developed, mentally developed, or enough, developmentally developed enough to remember things. Or somebody who has ADD, and you have to remind them because they're not good about it. But the thing is that until you take responsibility for yourself and for being where you need to be at the time you need to be there and on the day you need to be there, you are dependent on everyone else. And when the system fails, when someone else forgets or technology doesn't work, you won't show up and you're going to miss something. So my rant is really about how important it is for you to be somewhere that's important to you, or to do something that's important to you, or to learn something that's important to you. You have to have a calendar and you have to use it. Calendars are not bad things. I know there are people out there who say, I don't ever use a calendar. I just intuit where I'm supposed to be, when I'm supposed to be there. Well, I'm big into intuition, but not for that, okay? Get yourself a calendar app, okay? Put it on your phone and on your computer. No, I do not like paper calendars. Why? They get lost. They get lost. You're screwed. Everything that was on your calendar for months into the future is gone. Get something electronic and have it in more than one place so that way you always know what you need to be doing at what time. The other thing is this. Okay, so now that I'm beyond the kind of rant of take responsibility for yourself, have a calendar, don't rely on other people to remind you of things, let's move on from there to the other reason you need a calendar. And that is because there are things you indeed do want to do, whether it's learning something or being somewhere or meeting someone or producing something, creating something. These are things that will only happen if you put them on your calendar. As a high-performance coach, I tell my clients that they need to calendar things. They need to block time on their calendar for the things they want to do. So for instance, if you sign up for a free webinar and you think you want to do that, otherwise why would you have signed up? Put it on your calendar. But beyond that, let's say you do want to write a book. It won't happen unless you block time on your calendar. And it says write. Not only that, it says write first chapter to book, right? And the first chapter is about, I don't know, how to do search engine optimization on your blog posts. Just first thing that popped in my head. So that's what it'll say. Write first chapter about search engine optimization for blog posts. And you know what you're going to do. And it's on your calendar. And you're going to do that from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Right? And it's on your calendar. And then you can look at the calendar and see this is what you're going to do. Maybe it's exercise. Maybe you haven't been exercising and you want to exercise. And so you are going to put exercise on your calendar. You're going to block out time. My husband gets up at 10 till 5 in the morning to go work out because it was the only time he could do it. And he gets up every day and it's, you know, that's what he does. So for me, I don't do it the same every day. But I have a personal trainer and I know that I go to see him on Wednesday and I go to see him on Saturday. And what am I going to do in between? I'm going to bike ride. Oh, look, in my schedule, I can bike ride here on Thursday. And on Friday, I can walk here. And on Tuesday, I can bike ride. And it's on my schedule. It's on my calendar. I have blocked time for exercise. So then, the thing is, once you've blocked time on your calendar for whatever it is, then you have to look at this calendar. Why have it if you're not going to use it? Take the calendar out. Open up the app on your phone or on your computer and look at it every evening so you know what you're going to do tomorrow. And then when you get up in the morning, look at it again. Remind yourself what you're supposed to be doing today. Okay? And then I want you to look at it weekly. So that way on Sunday night, if you look at it and you say, okay, this is what my week looks like, you have you kind of get your mind, you wrap your mind around that. This is what my week looks like. And so then when somebody says, can you do such and such? You're like, you know, I don't think so because I remember looking at my calendar and, oh, let me open up my app, my calendar app, and look at what I have going on because I think I'm busy then. And you can see and you can add things or not add things as need be. But it's this constant looking at the calendar, filling it out, blocking time, and then checking it weekly and twice a day in the evening and in the morning that is going to help you become responsible for your schedule. And if you are overbooked, which sometimes I am, it is your fault because you're not paying attention to your calendar. And sometimes it takes looking at 3 months or 6 months of your calendar to know if you're getting overbooked, right? So you need to be looking at that so that you can have some balance between work and play and all of that, right? Health and fitness and hobbies and friends. You can't create that balance if you don't ever look at your calendar and plan it out the way you want it. And that means block time. This is my time. Friday from noon till 4. This is my time to do whatever I want. Saturday from 3 to 5. That's my time to go out with my friend. You have to block these things out, and then you have to use your calendar for this, okay? So I want you to take responsibility for your life. I want you to plan your life using a calendar, which doesn't mean you have to be super structured. To be honest, you can change the calendar, right? You can change where your blocks of time are, but you're going to use it so that you get control of your life. And so that you can produce the things you want to produce. Because if you don't write a book, write on there every day, or exercise on there every day, or paint, or play guitar, or whatever it is, practice piano, whatever it is you want to do, if you don't put that on your calendar, it's just not going to happen, okay? So you have to use a calendar. Do not let life just happen to you. Craft your life, create your life, take responsibility for your life. Take responsibility for showing up where you want to be and doing the things you want to do every day. So this is how I suggest you create some more inspired results, is get a calendar and use it, okay? So that was my rant for today. I don't usually do that, but there you have it. I am Nina Amir, the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I'm a certified high performance coach, as well as an author coach and a blog coach. I love to help people get from where they are to where they want to go, to help you achieve your potential, fulfill your purpose, and to live fully. And I do that with certified high performance coaching. I also help authors and bloggers with coaching there too. So my big thing is I like to help you create something. I like you to combine your passion with your purpose so that you get inspired to take action towards the things you want in your life. So if I can help you with that, go on over to ninaamir.com and contact me, ninaamir.com. And while you're there, if you're interested in really moving forward, leveling up into your best self, fill out the application for a certified high performance coaching session, a free 1-hour strategy session with me. Fill out the application, I'll take a look at it and I'll see if we're a good match. And if we are, I'll contact you to schedule time to have that 1-hour free strategy session with me. And while you're at ninaamir.com, download the free book that's there on high performance habits and read my blog and check out everything else. And everything I'm doing there is to help you achieve those inspired results. So check it out. Thank you for listening today. I hope you get that calendar. Let me know down below in a comment how it works for you. And until next time, go out and achieve more inspired results.